That's it. Yo, hold on. Let me call.
We live.
Let me call my married friend. Hold on.
Call your married friend. Call him.
Let me call my married friend, yo.
Yeah, I ain't shit. You ain't getting no tutelage in this bitch.
Hold on, man. No tutelage. I want to hear your fucking verbiage. Hold on.
Chad, Ricky.
Yo, Raunchy, I have a question, brother. I need you on this one because apparently, he's on his stuff again, Chase. So, how many times have we streamed Among Us and we've asked Chase to play with us?
I'm speaking.
Yeah, no, it's fine. You on speaker. Chase can hear you.
No.
How many times did we stream Among Us and Chase said no?
I say it again.
How many times have we streamed Among Us and we've asked Chase to play and he said nah?
Like 2 or 3 times.
What happened now? He just told me, yo, Trey wants to play Among Us. Like nothing happened. Like we haven't been asking him to play. I see what he's doing, yo.
What you mean?
He's frauding out here, bro. Whenever Trey say something, he want to do something. But when I say something, when you say something, when Carter say, yo, that's it, yo. We starting a new group, yo. We icing this man out the paint, bro. I see what he's trying to do, yo.
That's crazy. So you want Among Us?
Yeah, now he wants to play Among Us, yo. He got time today. But the other days that he was like, nah, I ain't got time today. Now he got time today.
So you could call and you could set up a whole scenario without me being able to say nothing.
Today, yo?
Yo, you heard of Chase? What you said,
Matter of
Raunchy?
fact, hang up the phone. Tell Raunchy
Why you got time today, yo?
Man, hang up the phone. Tell him I'm calling him. Hang up the phone.
No, you're not calling nobody.
Hang up the phone.
No, you're not calling nobody. You called. You kept saying no to us.
Yo, man, you can't call somebody.
And the minute Trey asks us, you want to play that game.
First of all,
man, fuck that shit, man.
First of all, you cannot call somebody. Give them only the information you want to give them, and then ask me to answer for something.
All right, so bring them all on the call.
I'm not bringing everybody on the call.
Bring them all.
Hang up. Yo, I'm calling Raunchy right now.
Yo, you can't. You know you're gonna call Raunchy, but Carter was there.
I don't give a fuck.
Why are you calling Raunchy?
Wait, he calling?
Yeah, he's gonna try to call you so you can side with him.
I'm not asking anybody to side with anything.
Yeah, he's trying to call.
All right, tell him to answer the phone. Tell him to answer the phone.
Man.
Chat, we live. We got a guest. And Ricky,
we live?
Yes, we're fucking live.
Nah, man, you did this shit, yo.
Raunchy,
you did this shit.
Is he on the phone?
I already got off the phone.
He hung up.
Yeah, because he knows what time it is, man.
First of all.
Nah, man, nah.
First of all.
You look clean as a bitch on your camera, though.
Listen. Here's the thing. I'm going to establish something right now. Among Us, I don't want to ever play that fucking game. That's number one. I was playing it because I thought y'all were all finally going to play it, and I finally decided, okay, they've been asking me enough, I'll play the game. I never want to play that game. I don't give a fuck how many YouTubers and streamers are playing the game. That does not make me want to play the game.
What does that have to do with what I said?
Can you listen? I could give a shit less. You all have asked me 2 or 3 times, so I said, you know what? I'll play this time. I already thought that y'all were on board when Trey asked me, which is why let me finish. Which is why I said, okay, I'll play. So then, matter of fact, we was in the Discord yesterday, and it wasn't just me and him. And he said, yo, you gonna have time to play tomorrow. And I thought other people was in. I don't give a fuck about that game. I don't.
All right. Now that you made that point, I'm gonna say this right now. You know what? I don't need nobody in the chat to validate this conversation. We've been live on multiple occasions. 2, yesterday, I wasn't around for that conversation. But 3, all I am saying, whether you hate the game or not, that's not my problem.
I didn't say I hated the game.
You just said you don't like the game.
I didn't say my. I did not say my opinion on the game.
Yo, Chase, you're frauding right now.
I did not say my opinion. I said I don't give a fuck about that game. I did not say I hate the game. I don't like the game. I did not say anything about the game.
Yo, sir, you're excusing the whole point. The point is, me, Carter, Raunchy, Flip was even there multiple times. We've asked you.
Who was in there?
You're not gonna let me say it, so you're not gonna let me speak.
Because you keep saying the same thing over and over.
I'm gonna say it.
I did not want to play the game.
Every time we asked you said, fuck nah, fuck ass game, fuck that game. I'll play, but not today, not today.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden when Trey asks, yo, we running Among Us.
Did you not hear? Yo, he's hard of
I
hearing.
don't want to hear that
He's
shit,
hard
man.
of
That's
hearing.
it, man.
Did you not
Start
hear
the
me
goddamn
say
podcast,
that I thought
man.
everybody was playing when I said that?
Doesn't matter, but it took Trey's voice to say yes, right, man? Fuck out of here,
Who
man. Start the
cares?
show. Start the goddamn
Who
show.
cares?
John's here.
Bro,
John is here,
bro,
man.
who
Fingers
cares?
in your ass, you guilty.
Who cares?
The dookie is on your nails, you guilty.
Like, you sound
Dookie's
like,
on your nails,
yo,
you guilty.
why couldn't it be
No.
me? Like, I don't. Who
No,
fucking cares,
I don't
man?
want to hear that. We've been trying to get this fucking guy to get on the game with us.
Who cares? The narrative that you're putting out makes it seem like I only play games with Trey and whatever he wants to play.
Oh no, we're talking about Among Us. We're talking about Among Us.
But
we're talking about Among Us.
The way you are saying it is like when Trey asks you, you'll do it. Me and Trey don't play a whole bunch of games that you've been asking me to play, and I
don't give a fuck what games y'all play.
So they quit calling people and all of that.
So we talking about Among Us, right?
Man, I don't give a damn. What we talking about
Among Us, right?
I don't give a goddamn.
We talking about Among Us, right?
And there's been more than one occasion where you've asked me to play a game multiple times, and I said I don't want to play, and then I said finally I'll play. Come on, this is one of those. I don't know why you care. Man.
Start the goddamn.
I won't play this shit. I don't give a damn about
Start
that game.
the goddamn show.
Shit, GMG episode 225. Ricky has started the podcast right to the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We have John here. He's one of my favorite guests. All the way from New Zealand. He just heard us argue for 30 minutes. Say hello.
Hey, how you guys doing? It's been a while.
It's been a while. When's the last time you was on the show?
It was after an E3.
Which one?
Like, oh god, it was like, what, 2-3 years ago maybe?
Okay.
Shit. It's been a long time.
Okay.
Yeah, I was living in my old place then, so it's been a while.
Damn. I love his voice.
Now, people say y'all beefing. We do this all the time. What's wrong with them, yo?
What the fuck is wrong with them? Why would I bring it to a podcast if we were serious?
Chad, y'all don't. Now we're definitely serious.
But that is
about our stance, but we're not seriously arguing. Y'all do not know when we're serious. Yeah, I got the stress.
Why you brought out stress? I'm sorry, man. I apologize, bro.
You did that shit loud. I might mess around, have to edit that out the show.
Yeah.
Somebody clicked on the video for the first time. They see two dudes arguing.
Oh man, you brought out stress ball. I'm sorry, man.
Ghetto.
Nah, I apologize. You got a stress ball out. I'm sorry, bro.
I told you it was going live. You got Raunchy on the phone. You're Raunchy.
I got Carter on the phone.
Carter. Like, I couldn't even talk. That's tough.
You know what's fucked up? Trey just probably chilling and not knowing.
And I'm gonna let Trey. He sold me out.
Yeah, man.
Because I thought everybody was in.
We running that. I don't. Yo, look, we could put squadrons aside, bro. I'm down for the Among Us to get us all on it. I need a video, anyways.
I ain't editing.
I need to stream it. No, what? I'm talking about for the stream.
Oh, okay. The live chat don't show up once I do an edit. Y'all gonna have to deal with that. Any new people, if you made it this far, you must be entertained. Because people be like, yo, you can play the Among Us.
No. We've been trying to get him to play, but it's always one of us that gets him to finally play something, bro.
Exactly.
We've been really trying to get him to play so bad.
Me for the last 30 minutes?
Because it's gold. It's content and it's amazing. But no, I ain't gonna lie. It's finally somebody who's able to make you crack, bro, and say okay. Finally, we've been trying to get this guy to play this shit.
It usually takes y'all 3 or 4 times. It's very consistent. Like, you wanted me to play that horror game? You think I wanted to play that shit?
No, I think it was a good time too. Actually early in the day.
It was fun though.
It was fun.
But
it was early in the day.
I didn't play it. Among Us, look, and here's the thing. I'm gonna say, because they're gonna be like, yo, I can't believe Among Us might be fun. I've only ever played it one time with subs, and I didn't know what was going on. It might be fun to play with like the homies, so I might change my opinion on wanting to play it. But I just like I don't understand why the game is so like big.
It's a whole different game when you play it with people that you actually know.
Thank you. Okay. That's perfect point, bro.
You can bounce off of each other a lot better than you can with just random people.
Okay, because that's
what makes it more fun.
All right, well, we gonna find out, because I ain't. I played it with subs, and I walked to a room, somebody blew my head off, and then they told me I needed to keep doing my my daily, my little
Your tasks and
my
stuff.
tasks as a ghost. I'm not doing no tasks as a ghost. I'm already eliminated. Fuck you guys.
Oh no! I hope. Oh no, you're doing tasks, man.
You gotta
We
do
could still
tasks
win.
too?
Yeah, because as a go, we could still win if we were to all finish tasks. That's the thing. But I ain't gonna lie, because you a debating guy too.
Oh wait, that's
so
how
why I
you
was
win.
like, yeah, yo, by finishing up the task before we all get outed by the
Why
imposter.
nobody tell me that?
Because you jumped in as soon as I was like, when we had the subs in. So like, I seen that we played like 2 games and you didn't know what was really happening. But when you play with people, everybody got a good mic. That shit is fun.
It's the worst when you jump into a game and everybody knows how to play but you, and everybody's talking real fast and nobody's explaining anything. He like, yeah, man, do your task. I'm like, what? Do your task. Then he said, all right, man, mute up. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I see how you was playing.
I'm like, man, dude killed me. Who killed you? Somebody. I don't know. I ain't see shit. So
The game is fun, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But anyhow, we got some stuff for y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. We already we started it out about 75% ghetto. Once this food get in here, I'm gonna be eating. So y'all gonna have to deal with that, man. Y'all been around for long enough. Y'all know how we operate. Now, we did have some donations that came through, so I want to make sure we read these. We have topics in the title. We have some additional topics. I know Ricky has a couple he wants to talk about. John, what was that game? Genshin?
Yeah, Genshin Impact.
Okay, so we're going to probably get to that as well. I didn't even play that. So shout out to Zuffy G. You plan on uploading or live streaming Among Us. That's the first down.
Game is fun, bro. That's a funny moment video all day.
If it's fun, I will come with an update on my opinion, which I haven't given. I just didn't see what all the fuss was about is all it was. Shout out to D Gary, my guy, LSK WTC, Ricky's Puerto Rican, Jerry Curl. That's somebody's name. And Cam as well. My name is Ty with the big $10, bro. Thank you shout out to Reborg with the $25 dono. Thank you as well. Big $50. I didn't even see you from Malik. Who do you got winning the World Series? I want my Braves to go all the way, but I think the Dodgers got it. The Dodgers are my team, but the Dodgers are always going to Dodger. I'm always going to hope that they win. But they're going to close somehow. Yeah, Danny Green sucks ass. But yeah, hopefully the Dodgers get one, man. So Kershaw can finally get one, bro. We'll see. When they have the team, Mookie been playing out of his mind, so we'll see. Shout out to Sean Lopolo. He said, "What's up, guys? Thank you." Jay the Dream, is your brother Sosa bald yet? And if so, I don't know what he's doing, man. No, he's not. He one step closer though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, people in the chat, y'all don't know how the process happened, bro. When you get, because out here in the state we live in, you gotta get a new ID every 4 years. So what happens is one of them times you get a new ID, you see your shit a little further back. Then another 4 years go by. Now your shit is all the way fucked up. Then you got the Andre Iguodala going, man. It's tough, bro.
Oh fuck.
Marvin Thomas, huge fan. I want to know if you ever put God Hand. Yes, I'll put it back on the poll. Tony, did y'all argue and get back to business? Yeah, we always do that, man. Shout out to Riptap, PJ, and J King, both of them with $25 donations. Finesse one of my girlfriends for the PS5 later on this year, so I'll hold some of these gaming coins. You tripping Among Us is hella fun. We gonna find out, man. Thank you, bro. Shout out to J King as well. He's always coming through. Appreciate you. Cam, and then Phenomenal, my guy. What is Brian Hoyer? Why is Brian Hoyer better than Chase quarterback on Madden 06? Anyone have any spare Cold War beta codes? A brother is starving. So the beta.
You gotta actually pre-order it. Yeah, you gotta pre-order it to get it tomorrow. So yeah, by the way, Chase, you gotta pre-order the digital version to get the code for tomorrow.
Imagine pre-ordering COD, bro. All right. So, first order of business, which is not really much at all. Hyrule Warriors and Pikmin 3 Deluxe are hey Flip, I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to do right by Nintendo every now and again. If there's any Pikmin or Hyrule Warrior fans, there was a Nintendo Treehouse today. at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern time. Anybody care about this, John? Do you care?
I want them to bring the old Pokemon games to the Switch. That's all I care about.
The old ones?
Yeah, bring Gen 1, Gen 2, and Gen 3 to the Switch, and I'll be happy for a good while.
Wait, you said Pokemon, John, or
Yeah, Pokemon.
Okay, gotcha.
Other than that, like maybe Breath of the Wild 2.
Now, yeah, that look good.
That would be good.
Yeah, like Hyrule Warriors, like the first one. It was fun to play for like a few days while I was traveling, and then after that, I deleted that shit.
I thought it was ass. I rented it and sent it right back to GameFly. That's when I still had GameFly. I rented that, and I was just like, it's obviously Dynasty Warriors, but I was just like, this is not good. It's not fun. And I ended up just like playing Mario Color Splash. But anyhow, Nintendo fans, man, Pikmin is set to come out October 30th, and Hyrule Warriors is set to come out on November 20th. So it's just a couple weeks away from Pikmin. Pikmin 3 Deluxe.
You're saying Pikmin, Chase, or Pokemon?
Pikmin.
The little leaf motherfuckers.
You like
the little
Pikmin?
leaf stalk sticking out their head.
Yo, why is we on topic with this shit?
I usually try to start out the show with topics that aren't as important to people or entertaining.
I'm on the side with John. I'm like, oh, he meant Pokemon bet, yo. So like, you know, he's
Pokemon would have me interested, but Pikmin, nah, I'm good.
So wait, they call the event Treehouse?
You called them a bunch of leaf motherfuckers.
I was confused as to like, so Nintendo calls that event Treehouse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The majority of their fans is grown men. Keep going, man. Next topic,
I'm
yo.
a big ass kid, so if I ain't interested, man, it's there's got to be something that's just it just ain't it. You know, I mean, I actively play the Lego games.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I ain't playing
Pokemon first gen and second and third gen is great if they were to bring that. I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Hey, yo,
If they port those, I'll be buzzing. I'll be really happy with that.
say so 2 times. Y'all ready for? I'm gonna read his comment. Y'all ready for his comment? Y'all ready? Say so said, I need a plug for a 3080. Slide me a link. You think we got? You think I don't have one of those, man. I mean, you ain't getting no 3080, man. You better get
I want you to bring your story times back so you can tell the the audience about like the way you're about to get your 3080, man.
I'm gonna tell them later, bro. But you better get a 2080 and call it a day. You're not getting no goddamn 3080, bro.
He said a plug. Even the plugs is outnumbered, yo. Okay.
Hold on, let me
Huh?
see. You're trash at every game you haven't been comp. You're a fraud. Eat a dick.
Comp?
Weirdo. Fuck
Yeah,
outta here.
word, yo. Look book.
Who watches me for skill? You be a fool. I'm here to entertain people. That's probably.
He said,
If you don't go wash your little ass.
Chase, you trash at every game. You don't even got games. You're too busy watching Chase play, man.
Man, worried about what I'm doing. You ain't comp. You ain't comp. You don't participate in no tournaments where people win money. You playing at home. You make the same amount of money as my damn cat playing video games. You don't play where competitive players play. You don't enter tournaments. You ain't in esports. You ain't on game battles. You regular. You and Slinky make the same impact in the gaming industry, which is not a goddamn thing. Shut your mouth. I don't even usually respond to people in comments.
The first thing he said was eat a dick.
I'm talking about you a fraud. You ain't comp. Whoever said they was comp? Who said that? I know my limitations and you don't.
He said his name is Lookbook.
Sitting up here on sock accounts. Where were we? Anyway, yeah, you ain't getting a 38, brother. It's over.
You want me to just enter that topic in?
Matter of fact, since you talk about the 3080, Ricky, go ahead and run it.
So I'm kind of glad John is also aware of this. So y'all know what happened with the whole, and we don't talk about tech too much, but as far as like Nvidia with the recent release of their 30 series cards, the 3080 and the 3090s, we've seen how like almost like the sneaker industry with scalpers, it kind of got like that, even worse with like technology, right? So you had a bunch of people who had bots who bought out all these 3080s and 3090s, and they were just scalping, and just the prices were ridiculous. Well, it seems like someone caught MSI frauding with that, because as they have a subsidiary company working under MSI by the name of Starlit Partner. They found that on eBay, Starlit Partner was reselling 3080s brand new and 3090s for like double the price like all these scalpers were. So, John, what was it that MSI, they tried to put out like an apology saying that they were unaware or something like that, but yeah, and that they didn't know these companies? What?
Yeah, I got it here. Starlit Partner is an individual sales subsidiary working under MSI. They carry excess inventory of refitted items, so they typically, like any that go through production and they're like not up to spec or whatever, they'll get them, refurb them, and sell them on cheaper. And they basically ordered a bunch of 3080s through MSI, had them sent to them, and then sold them on eBay for double the price. And MSI's like, "No, we didn't know where those were going, man. No idea. Why would we know where all of our stock's going, even though we're fucking sending it?"
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
So
that
people in the chat, I hope y'all know what scalping is. It's just pretty much buying things that are limited and then selling them for whatever you can get, whatever the market says it's worth. So they were selling their own products on eBay for double and triple the triple the price, and they were doing it under basically an alias. Pretty much.
One thing to note, because a lot, just to even make it much more easy to even though this is just straight facts, you can't lie about this, say, oh, we was unaware. No major billion-dollar company would ever do it within their own hands. They would probably open up or start up new like subsidiary businesses like the Starlit Partner, or like like say if you got like a main business and then under us we have like 15 different small businesses. That's how it was carried out. So that small business was the one scalping it. But we're not stupid. We've seen how crazy.
They know what's going on.
Yeah, and you know what I think?
No way they didn't know. There's literally no way.
And that's some schemy shit, because what I realized, and this is just when you start thinking about who just got caught, I am aware of the fact that every store that I called, every article that I was reading, MSI had very, very little inventory. Like even with pre-orders, they were like, oh, we only have 3, or we only have like 2, or in store, while every other company had like maybe 7 to 10 different units, MSI was very low. Now there's other companies that have low. I guess they just have not got caught yet. But for some weird reason, MSI was very low on stock since before the product even came out. And Starlit Partners, from what I read, was one of the earliest companies reselling the products, and they were the ones who had images of the cards. Like, you know how everybody was doing drawings and trying to be funny, and like having the Founders Edition box image. MSI, well, Starlit Partner actually had full images. You know, I got the link to the Reddit and everything here. Like, so it was weird that they had a hold of these cards, and then all of a sudden someone found out that Starlit Partner is actually a subsidiary company that carries refurbished items and stuff like that under MSI. But you know what? This, even though they put out this sleazy apology, we know they're gonna get away with it anyways, even if they caught, because they could toss that business aside, start a new one.
They did it
for their 3090s as well.
They did it with 3090s?
Yeah, one sold on eBay for 2,400 American.
Here's the question: is that illegal? And look, obviously they shouldn't be doing it. We've already established that. But is it illegal for them to do that?
It might be sort of like a gray area because it's a separate company.
Yeah.
It's a separate company, like under their branch, like whatever. But even though they've just destroyed their reputation, so regardless if it's illegal or not, ain't nobody buying no MSI shit anymore.
I bet you they do.
I mean,
I bet you if they launch
dirt cheap,
man,
I my money.
Let MSI have a wave of 3080s. They'll be gone in 10 minutes. It'll probably be them buying their own.
A lot of people also experienced that when they did pre-order MSI products, they were getting emails saying, "Hey, we're sorry, but we're actually low on inventory. We're gonna have to cancel your order." And that happened with several other companies. Yeah, that happened with a lot of other companies. This is not just MSI, but seeing that MSI was one of the companies that did get caught doing this scalping, I can only imagine if Asus is one of the top brands as well. I'm pretty sure they were the ones who own Asus and Newegg actually own bots, AI bots. And one tech dude I watch a lot, along with like Linus and the other guys, said that Newegg owns one of the bots that was used to purchase so many of these, because initially the bots weren't supposed to be used as one of those kind of like, because you give somebody one thing, they start to overdo it, exaggerate with it, and that's what people use to actually acquire all these cards. But as far, I think this is probably happening across the board. Like, there's no way.
Somebody else will get caught. I don't have any MSI products. Like,
it will be interesting to see what Nvidia actually do, whether they actually cut ties with MSI over this.
Oh, yeah, that's the bigger thing.
That would be fucking huge.
Yeah, that's the bigger thing. I forgot, because we got to remember that Nvidia lets these companies make basically their version of the card.
Yeah, because it's still Nvidia's name is on it as well. So, yeah.
But what about?
It's highly illegal. Okay.
Well, here's the thing. So it's highly illegal, but the gray area was directly from MSI. Say if Nvidia goes, you guys, because we noticed not every single card was selling for $699. You have like Zotac that was selling us for $729, but obviously because one of them might be overclocked, or the other one might have a little bit more megahertz than the other ones, and the fan distribution, whatever it was that was in that card that allowed for pricing to be up and down. The illegal part would have been, I think, if MSI would have directly sold it off their site for high price. But seeing that there's such a gray area and they allowed a subsidiary company do it,
they did that. They probably opened up that subsidiary to do that.
And why would the how you say it? Subsidiary?
It's been around since 2016, so there's a chance that this has been going on since the 10 series launch.
Yeah.
So,
that's a long ass time. And that's the original 10 series.
Yes. Matter of fact, we hit the 1,000 viewer mark. Go ahead and put y'all glasses up one time for the one time, man. If you got them emotes, spam. If you don't, the top link in the description will let you get emotes for $1. I'm sorry, they can't be less than that because YouTube, So MSI, you've been. The jig is up. I can't believe that. Like, out here, you can buy tickets to sports games, and they used to be able to sell them really high, but now they have rules on how much you can ticket scalp out here.
That's ridiculous.
Man, that's some that's just some scumbag shit. Typical. It never surprises me.
With the people that I buy my tech through, because I get a discount with where I work, they have a thing set up so you cannot buy more than 2, and it will check the IP to make sure there's not more than 2 being bought from one place.
Oh, that ain't hard to get around.
No, but like, it seems to have made a difference here because they're in stock in New Zealand. Like, we can't get Founders Edition, but we can get all the other ball partners.
They in stock?
Hold on. They in stock over there?
I'm pretty sure, but I would imagine that they don't.
They in stock, brother. You said that live?
Hey, they work on our PCs, man. Like, that's all the chance. We just damn.
We just lost our chance. Make sure, hey yo, man, get the likes up, bro. 1,000 viewers, 400 likes, bro.
Well, there's a few 3090s.
What? Hold on, where you got?
There's a lot of 3080s that,
You link us, John. Link us first, John.
Hey, chat.
Oh wait, no. I just looked at the ship date. Never mind. 7 for the 12th. Yeah.
Wait. What do you mean for the 12th?
7th of December.
That's fine. People were saying that they ain't gonna come until December, until next year.
I mean,
your Chase, that was your chair.
Yeah.
Oh, your fucking chair is fucked up.
It's very comfortable.
That shit, ooh, shit. Oh. Yo, what up, Demetrius? He said, "Don't cut me out, bro."
You got the Nick at Night couch in the back. Nowadays on Nick, like, are you afraid of the dark, bro? When they would. I need to get a futon, bro, to put up here, bro. I don't know why I said that. I have something wrong with me. Yeah,
The nigga night chair. You're afraid of the dark.
Moving on. Crash Bandicoot 4. I just want to say, guys, Crash Bandicoot 4 is everything I wanted it to be so far. All right, they did a fantastic job with the level design. They have more cutscenes, more costumes, and real reasons to give people to go back and try to get all the gems on the level and all that kind of stuff to get costumes. So far, there's no microtransactions. We'll see how long that lasts, but I am loving what they've done with the game. And it's hard. Like, don't get me wrong. I did the trilogy walkthrough. The first game in the trilogy was by far the hardest. Second and third game, I mean, I had some trouble here and there, but the first game was by far the hardest. This seems closer to the difficulty of the first game so far. I don't know, bro. I really like what they did. They got like dope flashbacks on there. They did cool stuff with the levels. And not only that, but it's the little stuff. I really liked how you started the new levels on the first game when there was a big map and you went to the circle. It's not the first game to do that. I think like Donkey Kong has done that before. Even on Tropical Freeze, they have that, and on Donkey Kong Country as well. Hell, sit all the way back to Mario, Super Mario World. You know, you just went to the little thing and started the level. I like that instead of the other thing where you jump into a portal. That's just me. So all around, big thumbs up for Crash Bandicoot 4, man. That shit is heat, bruh. What do y'all think? Thoughts?
I mean,
yeah, you can go first.
I'm gonna wait till it comes on Steam.
I'm disappointed that it's not on PC though.
Yeah, I mean the remastered trilogy is, and then they just don't bring 4.
I don't know what the reason is for that. Okay, I'm good.
But yeah.
Ricky, Crash, man, what you reading?
So, I was just reading. I got a link for you, by the way.
Okay.
So Crash, I think that game is excellent. Level design is masterful, yo. Like whoever designed the levels to make you feel like you're being babied in the beginning, and then all of a sudden how you traverse through each level, that shit was so toxic, yo, but in such a fun way. I was raging like crazy because I didn't know, like at one point you're jumping from one point to the other, from one side to another. Then you have to control one of the new mask abilities that they have, and then one item would disappear, and then when you cross over, you have to, be quick with, your controls, whatever. And if you mess up, you got to start all over from the beginning if all your lives go away. It does remind me a lot of like when I used to play it back for like PlayStation 1 and stuff, but they definitely did a lot to kind of add some new features, which is something we look for when games get brought back from like years ago. So that shit right now is excellent, bro. When I stream it, everybody's laughing. I'm raging like a motherfucker.
And a lot of the thing is, like, if you watch somebody play, you be like, man, why they keep getting stuck on the part? You have to play Crash to really understand. And we're playing on retro mode. I probably should play on modern. It'd be more fun that way for me. But retro mode gives you the opportunity to play it like the old games where you can lose all your lives and have to start the whole level over. None of us look forward to starting the whole level over. In fact, that's the type of stuff that make me stop the damn recording for the day. But it hasn't been too bad so far. But I really do like the blue mask. I forget the name of it, where you have to push triangle to basically change the objects like planes of existence, and then you got to push it again to bring it back as you jump over different objects. It's pretty. Oh yeah, I can't save cheese. That's a fact. So on the first trilogy, before the levels start, I would save it. You know what I'm saying? Because if I lost like 8 levels or 8 lives, I'll just reload my save and do it again. Can't do it now, but I'm about to find a new cheese. Ransom, you ready? The new cheese, I'm gonna save it to the cloud and then load it. I'm gonna go out of my way, or I'm gonna find a place to farm lives. We could do that as well. But anyway, Crash Bandicoot is really good. So if y'all get a chance to play that, I suggest you jump on that. All right, quick question, because we brought up the 3080 stuff. All right.
Yeah.
So over the last, I would say 8 years, roughly 8 years, we started to see different things happen in the industry that, a lot of it was not a benefit to us at all. And we ultimately end up getting screwed a lot. whether it's the battle pass infiltrating $60 games, whether it's microtransactions as a whole, loot boxes, anything of that nature, right? So I feel like each generation is going to be, there's going to be like the new thing that we end up getting screwed over with. What is going to be the next bad business practice that they make a ton of money on that we get the short end of the stick? What do y'all think?
Ooh.
So loot boxes came in heavy. They came in hot. At the end of PS3, but they really took off on PS4 and Xbox One. The loot boxes. So there was. Okay, go ahead.
How do you top out EA work though? Release a game for $60, then charge you a stupid amount of money to get packs so that you can maybe get a character that you actually fucking want. Like, I don't know how you top that. If that gets topped, like, I might be done playing games.
I know how you top it. You ready?
Oh god.
Anthem.
Don't give them ideas.
Anthem, and it's amazing. It's the same company. Anthem showed us a trailer for a game that never existed yet. The devs didn't even know that was the game they were supposed to be making. So when we seen that trailer, they seen that trailer. Then the game came out, and the game wasn't complete. Between that and then you have Fallout 76, 16 times the detail. You'll never see a server, straight up lying. And then not only do they not fix the game, they introduce Fallout First for $100 a year to capitalize on the people that are left over.
Oh my god, you're right. I'm looking at it now.
Yeah.
You said what was your thing? You said like what might be like the new business practice?
What's going to be the new thing? It could be as simple as us being told that we could play backwards compatible games for free, and then we have to pay a fee, or they hide it behind a paywall. Things like that. And we don't really know. We don't know what's coming, like what's really on the horizon.
I feel like there might be a rebirth in finding a schemy way to, like how EA used to charge you $10 with their sports games.
The online pass.
The online pass.
It wasn't just sports. They did it for every game. Sports.
And if you were to buy the game used, you obviously have to pay $10. If you bought the game, it would incentivize people to buy the game new. But if you bought it used and it didn't come in the back of the booklet, you would have to buy that $10 pass. But I also feel like there either might be a situation where if games are $70, they'll say, hey, the game is going to be $70, or you could pay $89.99 to get the yearly pass and like a downgrade or a yearly pass, but maybe for like the next 4 years, because they did say they're going to support the current gen right now for 4 years. So it feels like it's going to be a schemy way to try to say, hey, the $80, $90 price tag is going to be the best way, not charges for first year DLC or first 6 months, and then after charges for DLC. So it still looks like we're losing out of that. Trying to think of other ways.
There's so many opportunities for them to cheese us. Here's an easy one. Like, a lot of us have multiple accounts on our consoles. PlayStation. Like, I think, Ricky, you had the most accounts I've ever seen. Was that you or Raunchy? One of you guys had like 10 accounts or something.
No, I had 5. I had you, SUG, my nephew, and my other one.
It might have been Raunchy. He had a whole bunch of accounts. Like, if you have PlayStation Plus on one account, then every other account on there gets it. They could easily make us pay for every username.
Oh, I know one.
They can stop game sharing. That's one example.
Bro, I know one.
What?
You know how this whole cloud shit became a thing, and whether or not it's a huge success now or not. Like, a lot of us don't take advantage of it and all that stuff, but we see how Google does it. You know, you get to buy more storage. And it's like, if we realize that we don't have enough storage for our hard drives, and like these dudes end up saying, instead of streaming our games, we can offer you bigger packages. So like if you buy a 1 terabyte console, you can buy cloud storage, you know, instead of having to buy external hard drives, because they just want to maybe be first party instead of you buying like a Seagate or something like that. And you can install all your games to like their cloud, but then that would probably expose the idea that why do these games run like shit if they're streamable, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know how they could convert with that, but that's crazy.
I'm not.
Oh, game sharing, hoodie facts, Sean.
I'm not We're
Or
not
just
we're
a
not
game
we're
share.
not asking for this to happen. I'm just saying there's still many ways where we can get screwed. Many. So
Sean made a good point. What if they charge us for like game sharing? Oh shit.
they could. There's so many. I'm not looking forward because y'all know something is coming. They're not going to go a whole 7+ years without introducing a new way to monetize their games. Like, and obviously, like if we could take a step back real quick, not really because it was one of the topics, but like Godfall. Godfall is a there's no offline single player. So effectively, you could,
Bro.
huh?
No, my bad.
You could buy that game because a lot of us we have a bunch of games, right? I'm sure like we've all bought a game and it's sat for a year, for 2 years or more.
Hey, you should see my Steam library.
Yeah, I bet. Mine is like that. Like I still haven't finished Mad Max, but I put like 70 hours into the game. Nino Kuni, I put like 90 hours into the game. Haven't quite finished that. Sometimes our games just sit for a long time. I'm not saying this is going to happen to Godfall, but when you have a game that is basically online only, once the servers go down, you can't even play it anymore. You can't play it on the single player side. You could finally get to the game that's been sitting in your backlog, and the servers could be down, and you can't play it. That's like, why is like, Chase, that's incorrect. Okay,
Which part is incorrect?
Monk, update me. Hey.
Sometimes being incorrect ain't a bad thing.
Where's the article at? Godfall can't be played offline, not even when it's playing single player. That's what it says right here. Is that not right? Let me know.
I mean, even like Destiny 1 and 2, you can't, if their servers went down, that's it. You can't play them anymore.
Check it in, Ricky. You can't even do
It's
that on
been done
2K.
before.
A 2K is, I believe, always online. Yeah.
To check my DM.
Check a DM. That's what Monk said. I guess he sent you something.
Copy. Got you, bro.
I remember when the PlayStation Network went down. I couldn't even play my career. This was like 2K15 or 14, something like that. But anyway, that could be the move. To be fair, Godfall it could be a game that is a lot more fun than it looks. I mean, I see it, and it's like I'll play it eventually. I might even play it at launch, but that's not a game that I'm like, oh my god, you gotta see this or play this. So I'm not even really that high up on the game.
Okay, so look at what it is. It seems like they confirmed, correct, you do not need PS Plus to play solo, but I think the game runs online.
Yes, the game runs online. PS Plus.
But you don't need PS Pluses to play solo though.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is the point? Need for Speed Rivals did that when it came out.
You mentioned that.
Come on, dude.
I remember.
Why would you? Why?
I don't know.
You know, all right.
Oh,
Well, my bad. Wait, what? You said Nightbot? Yo, I got a real question. I got like, cause I don't know about it. Like, I'm uneducated in this area. What's the purpose for games to run on to make you run online? Is that a way for them to maybe to show numbers, projections to shareholders to say, hey, look how many people play online?
I could not tell you why they do it. I mean, obviously they want to collect data for player base, but I couldn't tell you why it's only online for a game that is not like PvP. It's not a PvP game.
I mean, I guess for looters, it's so they can say people don't edit their saves. Like Borderlands 2, you could edit your save, but
okay,
like that's a pretty shit reason because like once those servers are gone, like that's it. The game's dead anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So
I was save scumming on Monster Hunter. I was on Reddit. They figured out how to help us get like jewels and gems for our classes. Man, me and Carter, we had a full-on system. So complete nerdness. Dog, we was on, I swear to you, bro, I was playing on offline mode, and we was going to the melder who was melding like stones. And the Reddit community found out that it was not random. It was fixed. So basically, let's say if you meld 10 times, you get the mighty bow jewel because I was a bowman. 10 times you get the Mighty Bow Jewel, right? So we was like, all right, cool. When we do this 10 times, we'll get that jewel. Because that thing was hard to find. You know what I mean? If you play games with loot and RNG, you could do something 50 times and not get it. So
Monster Hunter was notorious for that.
What game?
Monster Hunter.
Oh yeah.
For that. Like getting an attack jewel is just like.
Yep.
You might as well get a lottery ticket because you got a better fucking odds.
Exactly. So I was doing the melding thing. I'm on Reddit, and they like, yeah, if you basically you back up your save on the USB or cloud, and then you go to the melder, and you keep melding, and you write down on a sheet of paper like what happens when you do it each time. So like literally on my paper, I would write down like on the 4th time I got this, and this. By the 10th time, boom, there's a Mighty Bow Jewel. Then they found out that if you did a mission, then it counted as a meld. So you could go and do say 9 missions, and then you go do it one time and you'll get it. But then they had a formula where like the 3rd time, it was this whole formula. But long story short, bruh, it was save scumming so that you can basically have whatever item you want, and you would know exactly when you were going to get it. They don't want us doing that on these games, man.
No.
We gonna find a
way. I need to get back on Monster Hunter World.
I ain't played that in 2 years. I had 200+ hours on that game. I played the hell out of that game. It's a very good game.
I got 61.5 on Steam, but I got a lot more on PS4.
Yeah. There's a new Monster Hunter coming out for only the Switch. I don't know what that's about. It's kind of silly. What's it called? It's in there.
Monster Hunter Blur.
All right, since Ricky did that, I'm gonna ask everybody a question here in a second, and people ain't gonna like some of the answers. Hey, where'd it go?
That fucking shit gonna be blurry.
No matches. I forgot what the game was called. I had it on here. Actually, I think it's in my downloads. Let's see. Monster Hunter Rise. Thank you, Race. My guy.
Thanks,
Monster
man.
Hunter
Thank
Rise.
you. Thanks, man.
So that's only on Switch. I don't know how they pulled that deal. I really love my Switch because it's like being able to play console games on the road is great. But the quality, the graphics is so ass on that shit. It's like you immediately see the difference. It's hilarious. Like when I was playing Pokemon, and you like once you turn on like other human players, the lag is so crazy.
My god.
It's so laggy. It's insane.
You go from your 30 frames to like 10.
You get it goes it's bad.
It chugs.
and it's like for no reason. Like there's no reason to see other players.
No, like you can't even really interact with. Like you can talk to them and you get an item, but it's like a piece of shit item that's not worth anything.
They're basically
there's no point.
You said Xenoblade 2. It's bad, dude. And we just played 2K on there. Like 2K is really like 100 gig game. On the Switch though, it's like 30. So yeah, it's you know you playing a Nintendo game as soon as you put that damn thing, as soon as you put that cartridge in that case. I mean in that console, immediately. So let me read these donations, and then I'm gonna ask a question based off of Ricky's response to the Monster Hunter question. So shout out.
I'll be like 2 minutes.
What is that? Oh, do you think you good? Shout out to Slimeball with the $5 donation. Thank you, bro. Gaming with Rashad. Been a fan of you since you played Jet Set Radio. When I'm gonna play Future, I would love to play Jet Set Radio Future. If YouTube wouldn't go in and block the whole damn series. As many of my videos that have music on them have been muted, cut, blocked, and whatever. Literally, Ellie playing the guitar and doing "Take on Me" in acapella got my video blocked worldwide last week, and I had to go in and cut that 3-minute segment out of my video. YouTube's a little crazy with the music, so my whole Jet Set Radio walkthrough got copy content ID. So some of the videos are completely muted in some countries, some of them are blocked. So if they ever fix the system, there's a whole gang of games I would love to play, and that's one of them. I also wanted to play other stuff. So, but shout out to Rashad, bro. Panda, my guy. Top 3 best character development. I'm gonna save that. Top 3 best character development. All right. That's a good question. Alex Cub in 2020. Why do the Lego games not have online? We don't know, dude. We were trying to do like Lego games for like a series, like with 3 or 4 people, and there's only one Lego game that has online. And like, Coach Couch Co-op is cool. Yep. Yeah, but fuck you. But for that to be the only option is so trash. We were trying to play a game called Moving Out. Y'all know we like to play little fun party games. You move furniture. It sounds stupid, but it'd have been fun. Just like Overcooked. There's no online multiplayer for that game. It's only couch. I don't know why these games do this. Steven Jackson, big $20 donation. Been watching this podcast for years. It's more important than food, more important than water. Keep doing y'all thing. Thank you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Forever Juice. They getting their scam on. It's 2020. You asked if it's legal, man. Scam to the very end. That's a fact. Brandon. I went back and played the Crash trilogy after watching your gameplay on it. I apologize. I'm struggling on level 4. Yeah. Crash will do that to you, bro. Thank you. Shout out to Dosa Tibbs, Jay Ransom, 1K, 22 New, and Faris Jackson. Thank you, guys. I got that white. Love you guys. Keep it up. Thank you, bro. Ayo the Villain. The first stream I made it to in time for Live in a Minute. Hope y'all doing good. And just wanted to let you know you're one of the people that inspired me to make my own YouTube channel. Been a fan since I was 14. I'm 20 now. Years go by, man. Shout out to you, bro. Best of luck to you and your channel, man. Stay consistent. Mandatory DLC, Juice said, would be something that they could do to us. That's already a thing for some people, or to a degree. It's already kind of been in some of the games.
I know what they could do.
You can't even play your friends if you don't have the DLC. You can't play with your friends. Go ahead. They're definitely gonna probably be like, you know what? We're selling multiplayer by itself. We're selling single player by itself. You can buy, and it's fucked up because we've been asking for this. But in the way that we know that they might do it, it's on some bullshit. But like, say when Call of Duty map packs came out, we was like, man, fuck that. I just want that one map. Why can't we be selective? Yeah. I feel like they might do that, but with something else added. Like, you can't just buy that map. You got to get that map and perhaps buy Warzone, or they're gonna start selling us Warzone for $29.99, but it comes with a bunch of skins just to make it seem like it's something worth buying. I feel like we're gonna get a lot of these games where they're going to treat them like it's a League of Legends, like it's a Dota, but they're going to be regular story-based games. Regular games that come out, like as if Horizon Zero Dawn came out, and they're like, hey, you got to buy parts to the story. But that's fucking crazy. I can see something like that. I would not put it past them, bro. Shout out to King Cash Flow. What happened to Samurai Jack? I'm going to tell you what happened to Samurai Jack. Okay? I laughed at Ricky, and this is what I want to say to you guys. I'm sure it's happened to some of you. You watch a streamer or a YouTuber play a game on really hard, and then you see them get beasted, and you laugh at them, and you're like, man, that would never happen to me. Or maybe you don't say that. Maybe you just laugh at them. And then you play the game yourself, and you realize that it's the same experience for you. Well, that happened to me. I was laughing at Ricky because he was playing Samurai Jack on Twitch on the hardest difficulty. So I actually started recording a walkthrough. I bought the game on Steam. And when I tell you that I got killed by lit dudes, dude, I could not get past the second wave of enemies without dying over and over. I raged so hard, I requested a refund and deleted the footage.
You did? This is the first time I'm hearing this.
That'll never see the light of day. I was in, bro, and y'all know I played through a lot of anger. I was incensed. And not because it was hard, but imagine getting killed by basically, what's a really weak Pokemon?
What's the shit that we found first? That's like getting killed by
a Magikarp. Imagine dying by a, what'd you say?
A Pidgey.
Like imagine dying by Pidgey or Magikarp. That is, to me, that's how it felt when I was literally trying to fight them. Like, a lot of the times people say, well, you should only put it on the hardest after you beat it. With Samurai Jack, that felt so true because I felt that I didn't have the necessary upgrades to kill a Magikarp.
No, that game was brutal if you try going on a hard difficulty.
Dude, it was bad. I'm glad, and I was going to live stream that. I'm so happy. That would have been.
I'm really shocked. I thought you was maybe put the difficulty down or something.
No, man, I was incensed, dude. I didn't even want to see the game's face anymore. I requested a refund. And the
If
thing
you
is,
streamed that, you would have summited your monitor.
bro, and like it's a good game.
Oh, it is. It's a really good game.
It's a good game.
Brutal.
I was just so mad, bro. I didn't want it. Maybe I'll buy it again. Ransom hardcore, you know what I'm saying? He said it cleaned him up too. You uninstalled. Man, King Sean said with the game, yeah, you got to make the right up, bro. I couldn't even get to a place where I upgraded. No, literally, imagine dying like from the first batch of dudes, and they kept shooting me with these lasers. They were spamming them. I got beasted, bro. So, but that's what happened to.
I didn't know. This is the first time I'm hearing this shit.
I wasn't even gonna tell people, man. But he asked.
You slick, man. Shout out to Demetrius for the 50, man. He said, I got you, bro. This weekend's gonna be lit, bro. Cause
thank you, bro. Thank you.
Cold War is gonna be fire, man.
Y'all good.
We got you, bro.
Thank you very much. Thank you guys very, very much. Make sure y'all like the stream, bro. We got 1,200 people in here, man. We gotta get to 1,000 likes minimum.
Hit that like, baby.
Shout out to 1K, Ronnie 2K pouring up pink Moscato for next gen sweat. Don't worry, everybody will still be doing 3 curry slides, and then they'll quick stop and shoot a 3 behind the paint beast, and then they'll tell you that you're not good at the game, and they're just doing that. So we're all going to enjoy the curry slide 3.
Oh, can I give people an update real quick?
Yes.
All right, big update for those. I almost said what Trey be saying. Big update in the chapter, boy. Anyway, big update for the PS5 and Xbox Series X, yo. I received multiple emails. My console's actually coming a day early. I have some PS5s that are gonna arrive a day earlier, and I got like 2 PS5s that are gonna come the day. They're like gonna come the day of. It says my Xbox is gonna come the day after it launches. So make sure y'all check y'all emails. It's saying that the controllers I pre-ordered are gonna come on the 15th. So like make sure y'all checking like if you pre-ordered on Target, Walmart, GameStop. And on Amazon confirmed my order is fine, but there it says, releases November 12th or something like that. But make sure y'all double check y'all messages, because Walmart, I put one of the messages yesterday night chasing Cell Squad. But yeah, I'm starting to get emails about a PS5 coming a day earlier. It's going to be shipping out, and it should arrive on November 11th. The other one says November 12th and November 13th. So just keep an eye out on that as well. Oh, yeah. Wait, your PS5 got canceled from Walmart?
I'll never order something from Walmart in my life.
Oh, let me double check my other one.
I went with Sam's Club.
Never buy from eBay, fuck.
And Target. Yeah, Walmart too ghetto. Walmart, that whole site is ghetto.
Yeah, like, but I used to love their site. I like going inside their store, but their site is like weird. And I was like, so many third-party companies you buy shit from. I'm like, but where's Walmart?
It's like that on Sears too.
I don't like that shit, man.
Like you mess around, I swear to God, I'm not kidding. You go on Sears, you go to buy something, and you end up on eBay, like an eBay seller. Like, I don't know how this happens, bro.
I'm looking at whatever the fuck ergonomic chairs. I'm gonna find out my shit coming from Hong Kong. I'm like, but what seller is this? I'm like, I thought this shit said in-store pickup, and then like I click on in-store pickup, but then it says it's gonna be in stores in 2 months. I'm like, yo, because it's shipping from somewhere. I'm like, man, get me the fuck off this site, man. Edit.
I wish somebody would ship my goddamn chair from Hong Kong, bro. That Hong Kong wait time hit different, yo. I swear to God it do. AliExpress, Wish.
Y'all ordered some statues from Dragon Ball Z because those shits was big as fuck and they for a big price. Been a month, right? So I contacted dude. He wrote back to me like a week later. He goes, it should arrive in like 2 weeks. I said, God damn. So I went on the website's review. Like 99.9% said, hey man, I never got my order. I said, man, I'm fucked. I'm not getting this shit.
I told you I ordered that. I ordered this graphic Tupac shirt from AliExpress, and when I got it, it looked like Andre 3000. And it took like 90 days to get to my house. And it was polyester, bro. They lied to me. I should have knew when it was $6.
Yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ordered, you ever seen those barbershop videos on IG and shit or whatever, and they got like the little dope ass ones that people do like lineups and shit. Yeah. So I'm like, yo, but the crazy shit is the ad is all like Americanized people, like they talking. So I'm like, oh, let me swipe up. So I'm getting ready to order, and it doesn't have, when you know you're fucked when it doesn't show shipping options that say anything of like, do you want it in 2 days, 3 days? This shit says worldwide, and it just has that's the only option, and it's like only like $10. I ordered it. I ordered that shit in April. That shit came June, yo. And when that shit finally came, I said, bro, I've been cuts the shit.
Imagine.
Like that shit ridiculous.
That better be, even you gotta watch out on Amazon. Like they didn't got so good that you could get 2-day shipping from Hong Kong apparently. But
yeah,
let's say you order a shirt, let's say you order a large, it'll fit when you get it. But if you look at the tag, that shit'll say 3X because them Hong Kong sizes hit different, bro. I swear to God.
Yo, I ordered a workout sweater from like, cause again they got these dudes just dressed up in it. I said, I bet. She got a hoodie. I think I told you he got a hoodie, but also come with like an extra layer right here to cover your face for the cold when you're running. So I'm looking at the sizes. I seen 5X. I said, but damn, why the fuck is this? These is the recommended. So it said based on your purchase history. But I said, but I never buy nothing 5X because it's from Hong Kong, yo. That shit came. That shit was still tight on me. I said,
watch
yo,
yourselves, man.
Shit crazy. And the shit was like a shiny, like cotton material. It was weird, yo. I said, damn. And I look like a Final Fantasy character. I ain't gonna lie.
Some of that material on them clothes from Hong Kong, you gotta be careful because when you wash it, it'll never smell new. It'll smell like you just wore it all the time. Y'all got to watch that. Some of them fibers just hold on to your workout sweat forever. All right, you gotta be careful.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You ever like looked up sweaters on Amazon and you see like the people modeling for it? And they all look like Final Fantasy or Sora characters, yo.
All right, man. All right.
Yo, I'm gonna show you the sweater I bought, yo. This shit fits nice, but yo.
All right. You know, on that note, we're going to take a trailer break. So we'll be back in about 3 minutes.
It was all a lie. Macros sold us a vision he never believed in. He would destroy us. He just didn't know it yet. We were warriors, but he turned us against each other. Brother against brother. And despite all the maneuvers and all the strategy, in the end, it was going to be either me or him. Macros was the better warrior that day. He left me for dead, but I survived. Macros thinks the war is over, but our fight has just begun.
All
PlayStation.
right.
Then it says the size difference.
All right.
It'd be like 90%. It may not fit.
All right, guys. That was the trailer for Godfall. In case anybody cares, that is not a game that I was going crazy about. But what we're going to do now is we're going to show y'all one of the this is what Rick this is what,
Why you smudged it like that?
this is what
Yo, why did you smudge it like that,
this
bro?
is what Ricky was about to buy from Amazon.
Oh, I needed a short sleeve. That shit came with the neck
You
thing.
could
No, that's the thing, Chase. I actually bought it, and it had 5X. And when I finally got it, yo, I felt like it was for Children's
he
Place.
got a masked short sleeve mock neck workout hoodie, bro. And then the other thing he showed us had ridges on the shoulders, bro. And I should just stop right there, but I'm gonna read the description of this item. It says hoodies for men's. Foru mask, skull, pure color, pullover, long sleeve, hooded sweatshirt, tops, blouse. That is the title of the item. And here's what's funny. It says that it has a range. You know, a lot of times you go on Amazon, if it's multiple colors, it'll say $39.99 to $49.99. The price range on this says $1 through $25. That's a huge spectrum of price. And then the color says 4724 gray, 3631 wine.
Yeah, that black one look fire though, man. But I can't no more.
I always go look at the reviews now because people have pictures.
Yeah, some dude wrote in one of the reviews, man. I didn't know this was shipping from Hong Kong, yo. Somebody said, yo, what size do I get if I'm a medium? Somebody told him a 2X, yo.
I'm trying to keep it together, but
And yeah, I think that I told y'all, man. I don't know if maybe even workout gear is so fashion over there. Like they want they shit having like spikes and shit on the shoulder. I don't know what it is, like an armored vest. I don't know. They designed it different.
like Sephiroth, bro.
You gonna go into the gym looking like Sephiroth or Aiden Pierce, yo.
One of the reviews says terrible product. The thumb holes are on the outside of my wrist, so I guess it's a pinky hole. Just running around with your pinkies out.
This dude bought a sauna suit, bro, that I was gonna get because I wanted like I'm not getting into a sauna, but he had like the full like workout outfit, and it was only like $35. Anybody that buy workout clothes know how pricey that shit could get. You could easily spend $40 on a pair of Adidas, Nike workout pants alone. They had the whole shebang for $36. Man, I went and looked at that picture. Dude gave it a 1 star. He said as soon as I put my legs in, the seams ripped from the hip all the way to the toe. And he had a picture. His whole leg was sticking out. His whole leg had ripped through the pants as soon as he put it on. Hong Kong, baby. Let's move on.
They should be having like eight pockets and shit. Yeah, man.
Yo, the false pocket, that's the worst shit, yo. If you sell pants with fake pockets, bro, like I feel as though hands and feet should be put on you. I ordered something from I forgot where, bro, and there was no real pockets in the back. I'm a grown man. We can't be out here without no pockets. What grown man ain't got pockets, bro?
Gotta put your wallet in the front.
I had to put my wallet in the front. That's the worst. Yo, imagine having your wallet and your cell phone. You know, cell phones is big nowadays. In one pocket.
Yo,
your car keys and house keys in the other.
You bought thought jeans?
Not on purpose.
What? You bought thought jeans?
I ain't doing it on purpose. Like they had the pocket, but it was stitched shut.
You bought thought jeans, man.
I ain't know, man.
They're thought jeans, bro.
How you
That's the
give
shit
me-
that make your butt pop, yo.
How you give me some pants with pockets, and then I go to put my wallet in there and my hand won't go in, and then I look and the pockets is stitched shut.
Yo, hold on. Was it faded jeans, bro?
Nah, man, it wasn't.
Were they light blue?
Mm-mm.
Yo, man, why boy thought jeans, bro?
I ain't doing it on purpose, man.
Sorry guys, I gotta head out.
All right, bro. Be safe, man. Thanks for coming through.
Yo, John, thank you for being here, man.
Man, this show is fun.
Have a good one, man. Oh my god, bro. Make sure y'all check out John's link in the description, man.
Yeah, his link's in the
What's going on,
description, you guys.
Oh
all right,
man,
you know what I'm saying?
yo.
Let's go with 2 cams. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I'll double it up with you, man. You bought thought jeans, and one time I was looking for vitamin C chewies, and they were chocolate. My mom's brought me some home one time, and they were actually estrogen chocolates, and I was eating them.
Yeah, that's yo. Everything you said is wrong, bro. Chocolate chewies sound
like
nasty.
No. It's like vitamin C chewies, like chocolate, like they
That
come in like a little
nasty.
thing.
Like Flintstone vitamin chewy chocolates.
No. They come in like little packets, right? So they're like daily vitamins, right? So I was like, yo, this shit is good. So my mom was like, yo, be careful with that. So let me see the box. I was like 20 at the time. I looked at it. The shit had a woman's silhouette body, and the shit said estrogen, yo. I said, what the fuck?
I am deeply disturbed. And further that, we're going to take another trailer break so I can fix these boxes. Enjoy the Final Fantasy 16 trailer. If you didn't see it last week, it is again.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
How do we even know the girl will be among us?
Our kind do not question orders, we follow them.
Sergeant, let's summon their icon.
Icon? That thing's a bloody mountain.
Our foe will not relinquish their mother crystal easily. This will be a bitter fight.
You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this. Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us.
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him.
What do you mean you refuse? Did you not pledge your sword to our cause?
What does it matter? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not?
Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
So, I sent in the Dragoons. Imperial Vipers. Do they really mean to?
Yeah.
I just interrupted the trailer. The graphics are fucking ass.
Yeah, the fucking graphics look trash. I'm still like halfway in the camera. Yo, let them know what you thought you could do.
No.
He thought he could edit the scene while we was in commercial break.
I thought.
Them
graphics are fucking ass.
Yo, this dude Chase had jeggings.
I ain't had jackets, yo. And that's gonna be the narrative that people gonna run with, and I'm gonna have to deal with that. Unfortunately for me, I ain't have jackets, man.
Yeah, did your jeans have like things for a belt, or did they have like the strings like as if they were sweatpants?
I don't remember.
Yeah, jeggings, yo.
I ain't had jackets, man. You can't just accuse somebody. That's messed up. All right, chat. Y'all gonna have to excuse me for not too long.
Yo, this fucking game look trash, yo.
What, Final Fantasy? I mean, I'm gonna play it because it's probably gonna be fun, but the graphics is ass though. I'd be lying if I told y'all that the graphics look good. I'd be lying my ass off.
Yo, bro.
And I play PS2 games routinely.
Yo, you so funny, bro.
What I do, bro?
I was catching stomach pains when I ate those chocolate chews. It made my body feel weird.
You still ate chocolate chews.
And I had like mood swings. Yo, you stretching my whole body out. What's up with you, yo?
Hey, man, I'm repping. I'm just
no, what the Yo, oh my God, bro.
I'm just trying to let you be you, bro.
Dude, you cropped so much of me and you're stretching me. What the hell?
I'm just trying to let you be you, man. All right.
Man, stop zooming in on me like that.
I can't do anything about it until I get a new PC.
Are you kidding?
When I get a new PC, we lit.
Yo, can you zoom me out? I'm not. This is unacceptable. I will turn off my camera. Yo,
I can't zoom you out.
Dude, you just stretched the whole screen. You didn't even have to do that.
Okay, do you have a problem with this screen too?
Yes.
Okay, you got your glasses all the way on the nose.
Yo, dude, because they falling off the PD wrong. Oh shit, man.
All right, how do you think I should fix this?
You had me zoom. Forget it, man. Just finish the show.
This
is always an every week thing, yo.
You only look like this on my screen. On this podcast, it looks fine.
I look like fucking shit.
The Xbox Series X is you said it was getting too hot. It can't be any worse than the PS4 Pro, which is the worst console ever made. I
don't know, man. I got articles here that some devs spoke out. Shout out to Monk, Nick, Demetrius Saunders. Like a lot of y'all who do link us like some of the articles in the description and in the DMs as well. So some devs reached out saying, hey, that they're under big embargoes. But what they can say is that the console is very hot. And then one person said, if I can describe it, picture Big Navi and one of AMD's Ryzen CPUs. Like I don't know if he said like an old CPU and Big Navi, or he said both new together running for hours, like how hot. And I guess for people who know he said they weren't devs, they were YouTubers. They gave that they gave the consoles to. You know, a lot of YouTubers got consoles, right? Mm-hmm. They got them early, so they were like that. They under like big embargoes, but playing for a long amount of hours, consoles gets very hot.
Is it loud and does it shut off like the PS4 Pro? Because that is my only concern.
I don't think I read that. Also, I read that the PlayStation 5 is extremely quiet.
Well, good.
Yeah, he Monk said that it's not loud at all.
Okay, well then.
Yeah, what gameplay is this?
I think is that Final Fantasy?
On the Switch?
No, it's not Final Fantasy.
Why he has 999999 on the top right?
It's not Final Fantasy. Is it? What game is it?
Yo, someone's cheating. He has 999999 on the top right,
man,
yo.
Sometimes you gotta get it how you live, bro. You know what I'm
saying? This is Valhalla?
That's Valhalla right there. That wasn't Valhalla. That was a transition. This is that wasn't the same game. But
that dude was big to you.
I mean, as long as the consoles aren't loud and shutting off, I don't really have too much of a problem. I mean, you know, obviously we want better coolers for our consoles, but my only concern now is like, how is that going to affect the console over time? A lot of people are going to end up with mid-gen consoles anyway. So, I mean, we'll see. And you guys that are really worried about backwards compatibility, you might want to try to get you a new console in the first year or two, because there's a chance they'll stop having that be part of the console in the later
refreshes,
because they did that with the PS3. Like the first 2 years, it was backwards compatible with the PS2, and then after that, it wasn't. So be careful and make sure you get that if you are interested in backwards compatibility. Crunch. Do you want to talk about Crunch?
I was confused about Crunch.
Okay, so Crunch basically is when developers and studios have a deadline that they have to meet, a hard deadline. And basically, if the game is not ready, they're forced to basically work, anywhere 50, 80-hour work weeks, 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, 6 days a week. Really tough hours until the game is complete. Now, people will say, well, they get paid for it. But the alternative may be if they don't work, they get fired. So while they may be compensated, that's kind of like, you going to get down and you're going to lay down. That's kind of like
overtime, basically.
That's kind of like, hey, y'all gonna pay. People in the mafia days was making people pay for protection, stuff like that.
So break that down. So so which game we're talking about specifically?
Cyberpunk had crunch. Red Dead had there was crunch with that. It's not even games. It usually is studios, and they have to deal with crunch. I thought The Last of Us 2 dealt with that. It's a big anthem. It's a big thing that happens. Shout out to my man Glocks, man. How you doing, bro?
Scalebound had multiple situations of crunch, and
I can't act like. I mean, I would hope that people can get home to their families, but I'm not gonna say like that. I'm sad, and I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it. This is something that happens. We've all played games that dealt with crunch. And when I was on the AGS podcast earlier this year, I said people complain about crunch, right? So if you feel that crunch is an issue, that's fine. But then like you'll wear clothes or shoes that are out of a sweatshop where they're working for 30 cents a day with no air conditioning. So like if you cared about work conditions, it wouldn't just be with video games.
Hold on. So Cooper, after what Chase explained, it's worse than just that. He said, bro, they have an extra 8 hours per week. It's not the end of the world. Was that confirmed?
So that's what Glock said. It's one extra day a week, capped at 8 hours, paid guaranteed. So I guess for CD Projekt Red Studios, that's what it is. I know it's different, for every studio. Some studios, it's really like you're gonna work this 60 until this game's done. But I don't know.
Let me give a quick 2 cents. I don't think it's not just
Poland. That. Okay, yeah, they're in Poland, so they have different overtime laws. Okay, thank you, bro. Thank you for that. I knew it wasn't an American studio or publishing company.
Okay, so I think there's like two things though. It's not that it's the end of the world. It's also okay. We see it's just an extra day, but do we know how much pressure was put on them, Cooper? Like, do we know what they had to sacrifice? And if they don't commit to that extra day, would they be replaced? Like, we got to understand though, it's not just the fact, you can't look at it like, oh, it's just an extra day. This is not the end of the world. You got to see what they sacrificing. And it's not just because they're sacrificing, an extra day. They were probably like, listen, you're obligated, or we can look for someone to deal with this if you don't commit to this. So it's not just an extra day or overtime. It can be that job might be in jeopardy. There's a big deadline. There's a big project we can find, because the excuse that a lot of companies would do is, well, if you can't do it, we could find someone else that can, and probably for less money. So even though it's an extra day, we don't know what's being sacrificed or what's obligated along with that day. So I don't know. Well, he said, bro, you do overtime at your work. It's not the same experiences as some prior history, just like Activision, but we don't know that though. We can't confirm.
I don't want to speak on how bad it is for the people in it. I do know that I've seen crunch, like situations that was way worse than what they're doing over at CD Projekt Red. Way worse. I mean, some people are not, like, they're sleeping in the studio and shit. So
what? I'll give a quick example. So it's just one extra day is not the end of the world, right? I know it's a crazy example, but this is just the logic behind it. They said, Ricky, we're gonna have to throw you in the ER every Sunday. But guess what? It was during the time that COVID spiked. Everybody was going to that ER. So while everybody on the outside looks at it like it's just extra day, Rick, you're gonna be in the ER just one day, but everybody was out here catching that disease. Anyways, in the main area, you don't know what's being sacrificed. It could just be one day, but we don't know what has to be done or what's being sacrificed behind that day. Because that one extra day, that they wanted me to be there. I was like, fuck no. And they were like, well, we could find someone else to take your place. Like, and now what? I'm obligated. So I never want to sit here and say that, oh, it's just an extra day. We don't know the stress. We don't know what has to be done. We don't know what important things that were happening during those days and their scheduling. I don't even want to be in that place to even try to say it ain't nothing.
I mean, I know it's part of kind of what happened. So I'm not. So Glock said, without crunch, our lights would never go back on. That's true. Power outages, probably the work that goes into fixing that is probably a lot less time wise than trying to get a whole video game out and check for bugs and all of that stuff. I don't know though. But anyhow, everybody, like all those, not all, a lot of the big games that everybody's enjoyed, and I mean like the big blockbuster games, crunch has been a part of the project. So I would hope that, the employees are compensated well, and I would hope that is something that's temporary, like close to the release and something like that. I do know people's mental health is important and all of that stuff. I know devs are compared to what the CEOs are paid, they could be paid better and stuff like that. But I don't know what the experience is for the people in Poland. So I'm not going to try to be up in arms about something. I'm not educated enough on it, but
wait, you said they're not getting compensated? So are they getting paid or they're not?
I don't know. And they're in Poland. They're getting compensated. And here's the other thing, you guys. Hey, Mr.
How you doing, Tech?
The other thing to think about, you guys, is a lot of people in the U.S. are on salary pay, which means you can work 40 hours minimum, but you can work 50 and get paid the same amount of money. So, there's a lot of stuff about the workforce that could be better. So whatever. Anyhow.
But they've gone gold though. How do you feel about that?
The game, it went gold?
Cyberpunk went gold. But real question, I don't want to even come off negative. With everything that's been happening, because the initial thing for us was like game of the year, because we've seen the team that's working behind it. We've seen so much like potential, even if it is first person. We've seen all the features that was originally in it, everything. But after all, some of the content, some of the switches and all these other things, and seeing like the work that has been done and seeing some of the gameplay, because I ain't gonna lie, I have not seen gameplay that wowed my, like, oh my God, I cannot wait. I'm definitely gonna play it. But them going gold,
I'm playing it.
Is that, yeah, we all playing it. Is that something that like, you're like, yes, or you're like, well, shit, they gutted out a lot of content and then did a lot of different like switches and fixes. I
would have loved their original vision with the wall running and all of that stuff, but I think the game is going to be good. It might not be what we thought it was initially because stuff was taken out, but I'm looking forward to playing it. That's all I can really say. So Silent said that they're getting compensated, and the CEO said 10% of the game's revenue is going to the employees. So they're going to be.
That is nice.
I've always liked what CD Projekt Red has done because. While there is a conversation about crunch with them right now, I still feel like they still value some of the old school ways of being a customer for games. So they decided not to go too crazy with microtransactions. The Witcher had, those ginormous expansions, and they had like 16 free DLCs as well as some paid stuff. They did a good job, like not turning their game into the games as a service model, or basically forcing us to get like we've seen this with some other games where you get less XP than you normally do on other games, but then they sell time saver packs and all that. They haven't been doing any of that stuff. So I'm gonna we'll just wait and see, man. And some people will say, well, the employees aren't complaining. Oh, sometimes they can't.
Sometimes they're under written disclosure.
Yeah, NDA and things like that. You can't. But anyhow, let's move on.
Wait.
Yo, go ahead.
I don't think you know this actually.
Barry, what's up, G?
Got Barry in the chat, man. Did you actually know that they put out a tweet a couple weeks ago, saying we looked at how long The Witcher 3 was and seeing the amount of people who actually completed The Witcher 3, we decided to make Cyberpunk story short. You know that, right? Like the actual game is short. I don't
have a problem with that because they're going to
I'm letting people know because they were
expansions.
But people were complaining because you know who people were complaining, not in like such a way that they're like fuck the game. They were like, wait a minute. So you shortened your story like compared to Witcher because people wasn't completing the Witcher, so you went off of that and shortened Cyberpunk story. So I don't know. Some people might be upset with that. Some people might not be. But my biggest thing was, so when you're done with the story, what other incentives does that game bring? Because The Witcher for you was amazing through and through, being the length of the game.
It had a slow start, but it picked up.
Yeah.
And
No, it's shorter than The Witcher 3.
I probably had 200 hours on The Witcher. It says that you could beat the... This is crazy. We don't get games like this too often. On how long to beat the main story, just the main story, 51 and a half hours.
It's fucking content.
51 and a half hours for that. So I still feel as though you're going to get a nice... You're going to get, you're going to get good bang for your buck, and you'll probably enjoy the game. And when the expansions come out, you'll enjoy those, man. I'm gonna wait and see, bro. I'm not too caught up on
game.
Huh?
If that game is like 10 hours and more, I'm fine with that.
It's not. And the thing is, like for me, I feel some games can be too long depending on what it is, but I do feel generally for linear games, the sweet spot is around 10 to 12 hours. If it's a really great game, they can stretch it to 16. Once you start getting into the 20s and 30s, it's probably too long. With open world games that have a lot of content where the side quests have their own storylines and all of that, like The Witcher, I mean, 50, 60, 70 hours easy. Like I said, I had like 200 on there, bro. Like you could easily get a whole lot more time in there. And then the cool thing about it is if you're willing to finish a game like that, a lot of people are willing to go in and replay it on New Game Plus or replay it with certain builds if those are, if that's a thing, because some games you have multiple builds and you can't upgrade everything out once. So you're like, hey, maybe I want to replay this or whatever. So anyway, Cyberpunk coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Cyberpunk coming soon. I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully I'll have a new PC by then and we can do that. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, shout out to Ayo the Villain. I'm making a petition for Chase to post the Samurai Jack footage. Go ahead and post a petition. Yeah, I'm gonna need a whole lot of people because if I play that, I'm not playing it on that difficulty though. I like to put it on. I like to play my games where it's a challenge. The hardest every time, man. I can't always do that because then I won't. It'll take me too long to finish. Daniel Edwards. When do you get notified they're available for pre-order? I guess he's talking about the PS5. Oh, dude, you missed the boat, bro. You gotta be on major standby. We're waiting for the third wave of pre-orders to come out. If you're talking about that, if you're talking about graphics cards, ain't no telling when the 3080 or 3090 is gonna come out. Juice says Ricky should have known better. Brother, they scamming, but Chase, you play Warframe. I played Warframe.
I know what he's talking about.
I never really got into it like that. And then a sure shot. I don't know what I would do without y'all funny mothers. Thank you, bro. Let's rock out. EA is always in ours. I feel like we talk about EA almost every week. Almost every week. They always got some shit going. So, before we talk about EA, boom, the Cyberpunk map has been leaked. There you go. In case you're interested. The map.
God dang, that's big.
Yeah, it's a sizable map. That's a pretty damn big map. So, we'll see how things pan out. I'm excited. I don't know if I'm going to do a full walkthrough on that because that's going to be really long. But something like this, I would live stream 2-3 times probably, possibly. We'll see. I could change my mind. I don't know. There's definitely gonna be some kind of content from Cyberpunk. I just don't know if it's like what it's gonna be. So yeah. So there's the map. So that was leaked. EA couldn't help themselves, guys. You know, I'm always screaming and stuff. Well, I screamed again because in my UFC 4 career mode, they had advertisements that popped up in the middle of my damn match. They were advertising that this Hulu show was on, and I was just like, why is this on my game? So they went and removed it. Now EA has just pulled an ad that marketed FIFA microtransactions to children. So there was an ad that marketed FIFA points from a magazine that appeared in, I don't know, I forgot where. It showed basically they had an ad for FIFA points in the children's magazine, man. In the kids magazine.
They thought there was Fortnite.
What's up?
Catch me with V-Bucks treatment.
Yeah, I just like why are like you're putting loot box stuff in a kids magazine. And the fact that these people need to be told that this is not okay is what's the most disturbing. Like they're like, "Oh, sorry, we didn't know. We'll take it down." It's like, do y'all not have
That's not even the point.
like any kind of like moral compass for how far you should take your monetization, bro? I don't understand how you do something like that.
I ain't gonna lie. And they did it with FIFA. I don't know if people think like they got Fortnite treatment where they can just put Fortnite in kids magazines and talk about V-Bucks, because I at this point, I only feel like Fortnite can get away with doing some shit like that.
The Fortnite is not even, it's not a game of chance, right?
Exactly.
Like if you buy something, you're guaranteed to get what you want on Fortnite. On Ultimate Team, on my team, on Diamond Dynasty. That's on the sports side. Like, you're not guaranteed to get something if you buy packs. You're not. You're guaranteed a chance of getting something. That's gambling. And people, what doesn't have any resale value? Who cares? Okay? They try to call stuff surprise mechanics. And the fact that they pulled the ad means they know it was some form of gambling. Or they would have left it. Anyway. Another announcement, Payday 3 is in development, if there's any Payday fans out there. What else do we have? We'll skip this. People trying to game 8K. Phil Spencer says that he isn't sure it'll ever be a standard. Right now, they're doing pretty well on the Xbox with the 4K 60. Like 8K, 8K is crazy to think about, dude. And to be able to do something like that on a console and not have it have terrible frame rates, that's wishful thinking, bro. 8K on PC tough. Who video did we watch that is playing 8K? I forgot who it was. Was that MKBHD?
Watching MKB. We was watching all like the tech content creators playing in 8K.
Lagging.
That's lagging like shit.
8K
30
lag.
frames.
I need my frame rate to be stable. I know a lot of guys get into resolution. I'm a guy that I just want my game to be, the frames to be consistent and stable. Honestly.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm at a point where, and not for consoles, I'm already set on consoles, but whenever I game on PC and I'm playing, like we talking about heavy games, like heavy, type of games, I know I've been spoiled to it. I need my shit to run above 144 frames. I know, but I don't say it no more, man. Once I see it, I'm good. I'm like, all right, cool, because that's the point of these cards. But 8K,
is that a deal breaker? Because there's people that say, if my game don't run at 60, I'm not playing. They're out there. They out. Hey, you'd be surprised. I remember when that whole Batman Arkham Knight fiasco was going on. Shout out to Joker Productions. I was watching this vid because he was one of the guys that was on the coverage for that on the PC early, and he had said like, he really doesn't like to buy games that are 60. That's not how he chooses to play his games. I'll never forget that quote. That's when I was like, yo, there's really people who like, they will not play a game unless it's at least 60. And like, I feel like I would have missed out on some great games if I said 60 or nothing. But that's me. Oh, getting back to EA, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit has a remaster that is coming out on November 6th for PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Nintendo Switch fans, you're not going to miss out too bad, because it's going to come out on November 13th for the Nintendo Switch. So I guess that's cool. I just played, I forgot which Need for Speed that was.
I got a question.
Yes.
I played Hot Pursuit back in 2006. All right. Who asked for it though? Like EA, who the fuck is asking for Need for Speed Hot Pursuit? We've been asking for Most Wanted.
Who asked for Mafia 1? We like that. We like Mafia 1.
I never played Mafia 1, but when they announced the trilogy, hold on, this is the way I put it. We could talk about Mafia after. Let's talk about EA.
Bet.
Who the fuck asked for Need for Speed Hot Pursuit? We've been asking for it's like a gamble. You know damn well Need for Speed Underground 2, Need for Speed Most Wanted, even Need for Speed, what's the other one? Need for Speed Most Wanted on Carbon is destroying every Need for Speed game that came out on current gen. Need for Speed Most Wanted, the OG, is burning every Need for Speed game, but you want to hit us and tell us we got Need for Speed Hot Pursuit coming. That wasn't a bad game when it came out in 2006, but nobody in good lord was asking for Need for Speed Most Wanted. For Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. Well, why won't you remaster Need for Speed Most Wanted or Need for Speed Underground 2? Ain't nobody asking for this shit, bitch.
Well, they did
Listen,
Most Wanted in 2012.
No. They try to do a reboot with the name, and it was nothing like it.
Well, I know. That's what I was saying.
Come on, man.
When I had put that on the poll and it won, people were like, please do not play 2012. You know, I'm not like a racing game guy like that. So
2010. Sorry.
I didn't really know it was a huge difference. So I ended up just playing the old one like they asked me.
Dude, it's like comprehension shit crazy. Yo, can we get the old Call of Duty? You give us COD 4 and fucked it up.
Being out of touch with your fan base, and we've seen this all across music, TV shows, movies. I'm sure anime fans somewhere could probably say that's happening over there. Video games may be the worst culprit when it comes to not knowing what your fans want, even though they are basically screamed on to have something be a certain way. They should know exactly what people want and don't want, and they still do this shit.
Dude, even sneaker culture is on point. And I've been out of the sneaker game for a while, but when I see they're about to drop the taxis, or when I see they're about to drop like the Bread 11s, and I'm like, okay, I see what the people are going for. But the game came out 2010. I don't care if it's an anniversary edition. What about Need for Speed Underground 2 anniversary edition? Like my thing is being so out of touch. You almost had something here with COD 4, and then you really just destroyed that whole game.
Please don't make me relive that.
And then Modern Warfare 2, we've been pressing about it, but then you give us the single player. You're so out of touch, dude.
They brought Modern Warfare 2 out, remaster, no multiplayer.
Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. What's fucked up is I wish it could have been also playable on the Xbox Series X and the PS5. So because the game wasn't bad. It's just, we're not asking for that. We asking for NBA Street. We asking for NFL Street Def Jam. But no, you're still trying to work on NBA Live.
Yeah.
And you've seen
NBA Street.
Oh, facts.
NFL Street.
Right there,
Def Jam.
facts.
Bruh. And the thing is, a remake has to be easier than a brand new game for the simple fact that you already have the core of the game. We literally, new graphics, better audio. I'll pay $60 for that, but they won't even do it.
Danny,
huh?
No, keep going.
They'll add the best that they'll do is they'll tack on a mode that is reminiscent of those whole games that we wanted inside of another game that we don't want to play anyway. That's the best they'll do.
Not only that, just like where is he? What Danny said, we want Burnout. Let me tell y'all something about what they did with that. This is when I knew this shit was just terrible. I said, I would love a new Burnout. Burnout 3, Burnout Revenge. Oh my God. You know what they want to give us as a remaster? The worst one out of the series, which was Burnout Paradise. Nobody asked for Burnout Paradise, bro. We asked for a boxing game. We asked for all this shit. It's not possible. It's impossible. And at this point, I understand all licenses, but y'all flush out money left and right anyways. But y'all want to give us UFC 4 with boxers in it.
UFC 4 is UFC 3.
I think worse.
Well, most of the people that I know that play it, like you and others, have said that it's worse than 3. The career mode is worse than 3.
2 is the best UFC from EA.
That's tough. By the way, I laughed inside, but I didn't say anything. I really like my Nintendo Switch. I might even love it. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I'm not here, when I can play it on the road. But Need for Speed on the Nintendo Switch, if you don't have it docked, is running at 720 30 FPS.
Need for Speed's on the Switch, yo? You bought that?
No, the Hot Pursuit remake. It's going to be running at 720 30.
Dude, my phone runs that game better. That's my phone runs that shit at 2K 120. This is like what is we talking about, yo?
We talking about
like, look at like
Switch. They asked people to make 4K games too. Remember, we was laughing at them for that.
And you know what else, man? I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. I understand some people wasn't asking for this specific game, but the amount of progress they made in that game was impressive, and that was Tony Hawk. That remake,
they tried.
It's something. They tried, bro.
And I support it.
Facts.
It's better than Tony Hawk 5. You know what I mean?
I forgot I owned it.
Yeah, I'll never forget. That's possibly the worst game I bought in the last 10 years.
Chase, two more.
What?
We've been asking for Splinter Cell. We've been asking for a remake of Prince of Persia. They give us Sam Fisher a little sleazy game mode with microtransactions, and they give us his character skin in Rainbow Six. And then I thought we was trolled when they gave us Prince of Persia remastered, and the game looked like it's being played on an emulator with HD graphics.
Yep. It looked like it's on PCSX2 on 4K graphics. Moving on, the Cold War beta is dropping again, or the Cold War beta is dropping tomorrow. The alpha was last time. If you're on PS4, you got to pre-order I guess you said the digital version, bro. Is that confirmed?
Have to pre-order the digital version to get it early, to get it for tomorrow, and then it's up until the rest of this weekend. PS4 first, and then next week is going to be on PC, Xbox, and PS4.
Okay, so it'll be between Thursday, tomorrow through the 10th. What?
Yeah.
Oh,
no. Tomorrow through the 10th for early players.
Got you. Okay. Anyway, the team mode, the game modes are going to be TDM, Domination, VIP Escort, Kill Confirmed, and Combined Arms. So it sounds very similar to the last one. I don't know if there's going to be additional maps or not, but this beta is scheduled to go up. There is?
Yes. They're adding an extra map for the multiplayer.
You know what time?
It's going to be 10 a.m. Pacific time, which is like 1 p.m. Eastern.
Okay.
And also, I want to make and it's gonna be crazy coming from me, but if you didn't know this, I'm gonna give them, not talk about in-game stuff like in-game mechanics shit. I'm giving Treyarch the biggest W for 2020 because the game is gonna be $70 on PS5, right, and Xbox Series X. Whatever skins and battle passes they're charging is whatever, right? Every zombie map DLC is free now. Every multiplayer map is free now.
That's not a W no more. That's industry standard.
No, it's not, because EA's not doing it. Ubisoft has not done it yet.
EA does not have a shooter with the player base the size of. Wait, no, they do it because Apex. Imagine having to pay for Apex. Maps on Apex.
No, you're right. But guess what? What was one thing we had a conversation a little while ago when we was like, do you have a problem with $70 games? You was like, not if the DLC free.
If everything is free and ain't no microtransactions and I get a full experience for $70, I'll pay that with a smile, because I would not even want to tell the chat how much money we spent on 2K the last 3 years. I'm not even going to tell people. They make more money post-launch than they do from us buying the game up front. So if I could buy a game for $70 and that's all I have to spend, I'll be glad. I'll pay that shit with a smile, bro. Honestly.
Yeah, so for now, I'm gonna make this clear.
Everybody's maps is free because you split your player base these days, and it's not a good look to have the maps only 20-30% of your player base has these maps and the rest of them don't. That's stupid. You losing money like that.
I ain't go. Oh yeah, 2K definitely ripping pockets. I'm gonna just say though, for now, this is my this is me saying it for now. I'm giving them a W because we've seen with these $15 DLC packs that we've gotten one OG map, which I don't even consider that to be new, we get one sleazy ass multiplayer map, and then we get all these oversized maps, and we get shit that we didn't ask for. So if even the zombie community, if that's free for them, that's good for them. The only thing they're charging right now is what they confirmed is the battle pass, which is the battle pass every time a season, whatever, for Warzone. I'ma just say, I like to see stuff like that. Like I said, if you're gonna charge me $70 for the game, but once we start seeing that it's $70, and after maybe 6 months of post-launch, you want to try to charge us for some maps, I'm on your ass. So we're gonna see. That's amazing for zombies, Simba, facts.
I got a Cold War rage montage on my other channel if y'all want to check that out later on.
Make sure you link it too.
The snipers are insane. I'm just gonna leave it at that. You can't beat the snipers. We covered the Ghost of Tsushima's DLC. It officially launches October 16th. So
we on that?
Have, yes, New Game Plus, and then there's going to be 4-player co-op as well. So you'll be able to pick between 4 classes for how you're going to, have your character work together with the rest of the people on your team. So you have the samurai, the hunter, the ronin, and the assassin. They all have their own play styles. So I want to see if they have, like, it would be so dope if you could do stealth sections with 4 fucking dudes, bro.
Wait. Say that last part. You like?
It would be dope to do stealth sections with 4-player co-op, brother. Everybody can do it quietly.
That'd be fire as fuck. Hell yeah. And it's Japanese folklore, so like you got like some horror in that bitch. That shit gonna be lit.
They got New Game Plus, like I said. There's going to be new costumes. There's going to be some other new stuff. So it's called 1.1, patch 1.1.
So Monk, shout out to Monk again. This is a W, and I think console should already had got this. What up, Stacks? What's going on, my guy?
Stacks, what up, dude?
So COD has a FOV slider now for consoles.
Oh, good.
Finally.
Jesus Christ, man.
My gun was so close to the fucking barrel, my view. It was ass, yo.
Yo, Hyperscape is being overhauled. Thoughts?
Yo, so what's the next topic for the thing?
Oh, sorry, Hyperscape. Don't nobody here loves you. That's tough. Activision banned 20,000 people for cheating on Warzone. We already know that.
Frames might dip. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, Spider-Man. So
God,
man. They changed Peter Parker's face on the Spider-Man. What do you call it? What's the new version called?
Is his name the Ultimate?
Whatever it is.
Master?
Yeah, they gave him a new face. I don't know why they did it. It doesn't look bad. It's just there was nothing wrong with the other one, so that was really weird. The shit I don't like is this. You do not get the upgraded version of Spider-Man unless you buy the Miles Morales game. So if you have the original, the whatever edition that would be the upgraded version is hidden behind a paywall with Miles Morales. So enjoy. You may have to buy the Miles Morales game even if you weren't interested in that and you just wanted to play the new version of the first game. Well, you can't. The definitive,
how much is it?
The Ultimate Edition, I think, is $90.
Wait, what?
Miles Morales Ultimate Edition.
Fuck no.
Is it says 70 on here? Is that correct?
Launch it did no. The point, no. The point that they were doing
70,
is
I lied to thee. It was 90 in New Zealand. Sorry. It's 70.
Oh yeah, that was the New Zealand price.
Yeah, it was the New Zealand price. I remember John was in here earlier, so he gave us the New Zealand price. $70. 70 of them things for you to play the remastered version. So you can't just take the version you already bought and get a free remastered upgrade. No. We hide thee. We hide thee behind Miles Morales. And we take Spider-Man's face and we change it. that's pretty much it. Thoughts?
That's fucking ass because we just complained about Control. You having to buy a special edition in order to get that, upgrade joint. And if you have the base game, you don't get an upgrade. So the fact that you gotta pay or buy that specific edition to have both, you can't get an upgrade on the original one you have is trash as fuck because the way they pushed it during that Sony event was like, like if you got Spider-Man, you get that Ultimate Edition. The verbiage was crazy on it, bro.
That's garbage.
Never made it seem like you have to buy.
It's inexcusable.
All over again.
Xbox ain't doing that right now.
No, so, Xbox is doing good things, man.
Yeah, like PlayStation. See, this is what we talk about when it seems like when a company is on top for a few years, they start to do this kind of stuff. Like, why $70, bro? For a game that I've already bought, you're gonna force me to buy Miles Morales. What if I don't want to play that? What if I don't care? It's stupid.
No, not even. Then you're gonna have to pay $50-something to get the regular edition.
And now I'm interested.
You can't
in Miles
even get
Morales.
upgrade.
So I don't have a horse in the race, but it's stupid for the people who don't care.
You know, it's one thing they didn't announce either. They're not enhancing their games when you bring them over.
Yep.
If you got Spider-Man on PS4, the physical, because we don't even know yet if you can download the digital. If you have it digital, they better allow us to download that on the console. That'll be fucked up. But if you have it physical, I don't even think they're enhancing it. Like Xbox is letting you know we're enhancing all of our Xbox exclusive games. We're gonna try our best to enhance a lot of the other games that are allowed to be backwards compat. But like Sony hasn't said shit about it.
Yep. And they also made it seem like a lot of those games was only on the PS5 and they're all on PS4. So there's that. But we talked about that before. Sony, get your shit together. Xbox, you know what I'm saying? I see you, man. Y'all doing y'all thing, bro. You know what I mean? It's you know, I don't know if it's going to, I don't think it's going to be enough for people to go as further to be a mass exodus, but they should be able to be more competitive as far as player base this time. We'll see how things work out. I mean, the console is cheaper. It's more affordable for single parents and grandparents, aunts and uncles who trying to get their loved ones a console and get that Game Pass rocking. So yeah, there's that. There's also confusion about game saves with PlayStation.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so if you had a game on PS4, you have a save for it, right? You beat the game already.
Oh.
So there's confusion as to how some of the saves are going to work, or if some of them are going to transfer, because they're saying that not all of the saves will transfer. So the Yakuza games saves will transfer. Whoa! No, I lied.
They're not transferring saves.
Yakuza Like a Dragon PS4 saves can't be carried over to the PS5 version if players decide to upgrade.
Yo, you had me with this power of the cloud shit on PlayStation, which I saves. This shit better let me. And one other thing, I'm gonna make it known right now, because I see the gimmick. Remember during their event, they were like, "Oh, if you have PS Plus, you get all of our PS4 exclusive games at launch." Like they made it seem beautiful, right? I have a feeling if you don't have PS Plus, you cannot download your digital PS4 games, yo. I have a feeling that might be some schemy shit they got going on. I'm gonna call it out right now.
There's an excerpt. They won't let me.
You gotta start over, yo. Why you think we not playing 2K like that, yo? You think I want to grind a shooter with his playmaking badges and his shooting badges to know that none of this shit is gonna be carried over but my VC? Hell no, I made a big man. I'll get you rebounds. I ain't taking no shots on PS4. I'm waiting. I mean, fucked up.
That's an excerpt from the article that I just. Yeah.
Fuck no, man. PS5 release date announcement
is from IGN actually.
That is trash, yo.
So I don't know how. I don't want people to think it's all the games, but some of the games will not have. It will not transfer your. That's ghetto.
Monk said you need PS Plus to download any games from the PS Plus collection, which is facts. I also have a feeling that if you do have some of them in your download history, if they lock that behind having PS Plus, I'm gonna be pissed. And I can see that happening because look at what the shit they're doing now. Ooh, man.
Would not be a surprise to me. All right, let's take a quick trailer break. We only got like 2 more things to talk about. We will be back in just a second, you guys.
You intrigue me, Wolf-Kissed. Orphan and sibling, warrior and poet. You are many in one, it seems.
Eivor!
Sigurd! I missed you, brother.
Randvi, your husband returns, bringing gifts and riches to share.
And new friends, I see.
We cannot stay in Norway. Not without fueling more war. So we push forward. A new kingdom awaits.
From here to Valhalla, I will always be on your side, Sigurd. Always.
Eivor, Sigurd, I give you England.
This land already has many rulers. From the cunning King Alfred of Wessex to the warmongering sons of Ragnar Lothbrok, they have no wish to share the kingdoms they have made their own.
I do not fear these men. Nor any others who would harm us. These lands bring our people hope. I will do whatever it takes to make England our home. The Saxons hunger for Norse blood. Let's give them a taste, brothers.
These conquests have given you a home, but there is more to this land, Eivor. A darkness unseen, an unknowable threat. One bound to England's destiny, and to yours.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla, available November 10th.
November 10th. Crazy how Xbox is getting a lot of shit first, man. That's dope.
Okay, guys, that was Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which I'll definitely be playing on the first day. I'm not, like, my thing is, I know a lot of these games were made for this gen, but the new consoles just happen to be coming out, so they're on there. But I don't think a lot of these games were built for next gen anyway. Well, I mean, it's going to be a while before we start seeing those. But the 2K trailer came out. Ricky, what'd you think about the trailer?
It looked like America's next top NBA players. Everybody was so fucking, they were in their glow up. Everybody looked shiny as hell. It's to a point, we've been down this road 6-7 years already. They're suffering through the Call of Duty effect, and that is every time now they bust out a trailer, we're not seeing actual gameplay. We're seeing a replay, either slow motion. It looked like gameplay is the same anyways with the way the players react. Graphics don't look like a crazy leap, but motherfuckers had some suntans, and it's looking like they trying to show us that they know how to pull off the craziest fucking sweat engine in the world. I do like seeing things like the crowd reacting and like the way the entrance of Luka Doncic, but I ain't gonna lie, he was running at 15.56 frames. You seen that?
Officially, somebody did the frame test and stuff. He said the game for some of it got as low as 22, and we can see that lag when he came out the tunnel. I seen the lag. You cannot see that lag, yo.
No, he came out. Somebody would have thought it was motion blur. No, he was lagging, and I mean, again, they went so detailed with like hair follicles and sweat and all this other crazy shit, which obviously we already know that's what's to be expected with 2K, but they're suffering from the Call of Duty shit. Call of Duty stopped showing us like in-story gameplay, and they just started throwing, I don't know, whoever's footage it was, going on like a 10 kill streak in every multiplayer trailer that was releasing on their reveals. And what we saw here was the same thing we saw. I don't think this was a crazy leap like we saw from like 14,
well,
like
no,
2K14.
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
They fixed the lighting though. The lighting looks more like 14, 15, and 16. You don't think so?
You see, I watched this trailer enough. This is what I got from it, and you tell me. Then I want to hear like your full blown thoughts on the whole thing, because we know that's replay, like that's in-game replay type shit.
Of course.
We can see. I know for a fact they may have not touched up the way dude did the behind the back with Curry. That's still in the game. We see all that shit, but also that lighting on the court
in the middle.
Look mad OD. Look mad OD. I was not crazy impressed, bro. Yeah, exactly. It was like it hit off the. You remember they were spinning around the court. None of it looked like it was hitting me with a wild thing. I've expected that. I like the fact that they added new face expressions when they dunk and whenever and all those like muscle structures. But yo, we looking for the fucking gameplay. I didn't see no graphical leap.
Well, there's a chance. Let me fix that. There's a chance it may not look like that. I don't know what's happening, but I'm getting tired of companies. I like the trailer, by the way. Let me say that. But I'm getting tired of companies putting the word gameplay in these videos, and there is no gameplay. Ubisoft. The first time that they revealed Assassin's Creed Valhalla gameplay, it was no gameplay. It was a trailer, and they like, that's not gameplay. I know gameplay when I see it. I'm still waiting. You know, we can see all the flair and all the bells and whistles, but like I think the community is more concerned with the gameplay and new features. We didn't see any of that stuff that we can basically break down and say, yo, this is in the game, that is in the game. So, you know, I did like it. I'm not like, especially that Dame look good.
He looked good. All the players look good.
That boy look good. And then I seen a whack ass assistant coach, and I don't want to see him in my games. But
you know what else I saw?
What
they still have? Whack ass contact dunk. It's still there. Let's not act like that was an automatic contact dunk.
Well, the thing about contact dunks, and I know this because I get dunked on probably every week, is the contact dunks are predetermined. So like, don't get me wrong, they dunk on you, but by the time the animation starts, 2K takes your entire player, drags them with the defender. Yeah, you've been dunked on. You don't have, when that contact dunk happens, it's not because you played it a certain way. They just grab your whole character and put you in a fixed animation. So I'm not really a fan of that. But the
trailer wasn't trash.
Huh? No, the trailer was good.
When I get my thoughts on the trailer, I knew what to expect. The trailer wasn't trash. Player models look fucking good. I'm saying it just another one of those 2K like trying to show how the game is looking, and I ain't gonna lie, if you're out here complaining about the look of the game still,
it looks good.
Yeah, it looks good. I'm more so they were not gonna show us hard gameplay or 5v5 off rip.
Not yet. The neighborhood's probably gonna get us on trailer. Here's my concern. I need I need 2K to validate through a good next gen game the reason why 2K21 current gen is so ass. I need an explanation. Even, all right, maybe it's not ass, but it is so copy paste. It is so copy paste. I know they split the teams into two, but next gen better be way different, because that's the only way that I could justify them putting out 2K21 in the state that was in. 2K21 is so similar to 20. Even a lot of the bugs and glitches we experienced, the fadeaways that everybody exploited for the first 3 weeks of 2K20 made its way to 2K21 for the first 3 weeks of 2K21. A lot. It's literally, they definitely fixed the blocks, because now when you block it, the player doesn't always pick it up. The person you block, they fix hop steps, they fix some shit. But the core experience feels like 2K20 for real. 2K20, we can't get any information about 2K21 based off of that trailer. So, we'll see. I seen he got crazy speed boosts and separation from him behind the back on that trailer though, bro.
Wait, you're not talking about Curry, right? You're talking about the dude in the beginning. Who was that again? Was that
I don't remember who it was. It was somebody that was on the Mavericks, I believe, and I don't remember who it was.
It wasn't Luka. It was this guy, Hardaway.
No. Yeah, Timmy Jr. Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
He did it behind the back and got some crazy separation. Then he dunked on the homie. I said, ooh. So we'll kind of see what happens. And the other thing that 2K did that I didn't like, I know this is kind of a sidebar, is when the game came out, you needed like an 86 for pro dribble moves. Then they lowered it to 80. A lot of people are like, that's great. But the problem is, a lot of people now have to go back and remake their build, because some people only made their builds because they needed that 86. So now that I've made this whole build, now I have to spend money because they have changed the meta, and now I only need an 80. I could have put those points elsewhere. Anyway, that's okay for you. So
trailer wasn't bad. Just
no, I thought it was a good trailer. I thought it was cool. I did not expect any different. I had low expectations as far as what they were going to show. Not the quality, but like what they were actually going to show. I knew it was just going to be similar to the 2K20 trailer, where we're just going to show y'all some of the stuff, some of the plays that happen in the game, and y'all can get a feel for how the game looks.
I know. Yo, Ken, check your DMs, by the way, on Discord, bro. But also, honestly, seeing this leap from now to like what we just saw, I'm more than certain we're probably gonna, visually. I know we're all looking for the end game to be like really like tuned, but as far as the visuals, I do see them going even more crazy in the next 3 years. But like we really focusing on some of the gameplay, man.
That's all.
That structure needs to be fixed, man.
I mean, it can have a shiny coat of paint, and I'm cool with that. I expect the game to look better than it looked on PS4 because you got new hardware coming. That's cool, but like I want to see what they've added. Like, are we going to have the same badges again? Like, is Pump Fake Maestro, Pass Fake Maestro, and Ice in My Veins still in the game? Is that still a thing, or did you overhaul the badges and come up with a better?
What they do with the handles? You said earlier with Trey. Like, what would they do with that?
So
shit?
Ghetto, bro. Like, I'm not a dribbler. I'm playing on the stretch, but I like seeing people dribble, especially like the YouTubers and streamers that are really good at it. It's dope. And they would accidentally trigger park handles. And a lot of times they would lose the ball that way. So nobody likes park handles. They didn't like them last year. So the fix was for him to it was supposed to be for L3 or something. But people are still doing it. So now he told people that park handles are tied to tight handles on Hall of Fame. So if you don't want to do them by accident, turn your tight handles down to goal. That is really not a good fix. That's really ghetto. Now you're telling me I gotta lower my badge effectiveness so I don't do a move that I don't want to do.
I think Sean said something that's extremely. I think facts is like.
Feels like ice hockey. Oh yeah, I can't play defense worth a lick. My defense was already ass. I really can't play now.
Like above what he wrote just earlier was right now we just seen what's the stepping stone right here for this gen's graphic. For next gen's like stepping with the graphics. Leave that how it is and really use your team to focus on in-game shit, because right now you can impress me 40 times. As soon as I get to the game, bro, look, I ain't gonna lie, this is the first time I have not witnessed Trey, Chase, me, Raunchy, Carter, Ken, Flip. We not even running rec streams.
I'm a 94.
Dude, we would have been
rat in 5 days.
I would have probably had, me every year. I'm always missing one badge. We would have been doing the streams.
He said they map 5 animations to 1 button. Yeah, it's like, it's that. And the double teams have been in 2K since 2K13. But you used to be able to just blow by them. It's ridiculous. You need bailout for double teams, and sometimes they double team you, send you inbound. Let's move on, bro. 2K.
Dude, I'm getting double team after 6 points.
They got to do better, bro. They got. I don't know. They pride themselves on being a simulation experience, but it ain't been that in a long goddamn time.
Hold on. Yo, we played 2K. Yo, we played on the handheld. Yo, that shouldn't even. Yo,
he called us the handheld.
Boy, we went into what y'all do? Y'all be spinning the wheel, right? Yo, how many frames was that? That was like the trailer, yo.
It was worse than that.
Oh man.
Worse than that.
Yeah. Next up.
Shout out to Captain Starfish, Dom. Thank you guys. Juice. Thank you very much. Any length walkthrough playlist game stand up. Nobody asked for hot pursuit. We want a Need for Speed Underground too. Shout out to you, bro. Joseph Developer. Assistant coach at 2K, my guy. Man, I hate that dude, bro. All he do is stand there like this, bro, with his little stupid ass face he make. And he's on every team. We still don't know who Dion Stith is. Chat, we're pretty sure Dion Stith is LaMelo Ball. If you start a new My Career, everybody has a guy named Dion Stith on the Cavaliers at the point guard position. That's not a real player. I'm pretty sure that's LaMelo Ball, bro. Who is Dion Stith? Tony Hawk Underground get a remake. I think that would be fire. I do too, bro. Amanda Reese, I finally caught another episode live. Could y'all retweet my pin tweet on Twitter? I just started a podcast and I'm trying to gain traction. If y'all can, that's all up. Let me go on your Twitter, my guy.
He says stealth.
The on stealth, bro. How you got a year one computer generated player? All right, where's your pin tweet? What I'm gonna do, Reese, is I'm gonna post your podcast. I'm gonna post your tweet in here. How about we do that? Hey, look, this ain't no green light for y'all to keep sending me links too, cause I'm doing it for one of the homies, man. Y'all better chill. That's Reese's Twitter. His podcast is on there. He trying, you know what I'm saying? He trying to come up, get a homie, show him some love. Shout out to just a couple more. You just put it right there. Thank you, love.
He dunked on you, bro.
What happened?
Sean said stealth dunked on him though.
Yeah, yo, the contact dunks, I understand it, but if the game wants it to happen, you basically gotta be a victim. You're gonna be a victim of circumstance. Dude dunked on me from like damn near the corner, kind of, sort of, and that's when the animation started. At that point, I could have put my controller down because 2K just took my dude from me, and I fell all on the ground and all that. Eddie Creative, 2K is more of an interactive movie than a game, if we're being honest. It ain't even that. There ain't no damn cutscenes once you get to the NBA. Rookie generated player dunked on my shit. They do happen, but contact dunks cannot force you into the you tripping. All the contact dunk animations are predetermined though. Oh, you said it shouldn't. My bad. Okay, you good. I see you. What else do we have? That might be it, cause I'm about to eat. She brought me food up here, and this shit ain't gonna get cold on me. Ricky, got anything going to add?
Yeah, we all about to do this live Among Us. Although we, a lot of bullshit going on too.
Shall I record?
Oh yeah, hell yeah, no, most definitely, yes sir.
We're about to play Among Us, guys, on Ricky's Twitch. Oh
yeah, I'm on Twitch, but also y'all, Facebook got me right, man. Matter of fact, I'll link y'all next week you know what? It's facebook.com/3MG Live. They got me right, so I got a year with them. But other than that though, I'm still hype about a lot of the games though, and this just I'm ready for PS5 and Xbox right now, bro. Even though I'm talking shit.
We didn't get to talk about Mafia real quick. That shit, the story is phenomenal. We'll talk more about that later after I finish the game. And I thank everybody for coming out. Make sure y'all like the stream. Thank y'all very, very much for liking the stream and coming and hanging out with us. We kept y'all here kind of long today. Shout out to John all the way from New Zealand. He was here with us earlier. And thanks for your donations, and we'll see you guys next time. All right,
sure.
Peace out.
I'll be live in a little bit, y'all.
Thank you guys.